The Amirah Foundation is bringing forward a new campaign called Brothers Against Violence in a bid to tackle domestic abuse and raise awareness for violence against women. Supported by the Birmingham Community Safety Partnership, BRAVE is a year-long program that encourages men to take a stand against domestic violence. The program will provide a safe space intended for men to discuss abuse issues and voice their opinions and standpoints.
A very important word where we've got Birmingham City Council supporting Amirah Foundation with the launch of the BRAVE project, Brothers Standing Against Violence, and it's all forms of violence. We live in a society where violence is unfortunately far too prevalent, and we hope today with the launch of this project, where we'll have dozens and hopefully hundreds and then thousands of ambassadors for this BRAVE project, that people will start to, and communities will come together to stand up against violence. There is a specific focus around this project, and one of the reasons Amirah Foundation, who do some incredible work with victims of domestic violence, are launching this project, is the emphasis to ensure that men across society, from all walks of life, are standing up against domestic violence. So I feel privileged that this is being launched here at Birmingham City Council, and I think it's also important that we work hand in glove with communities to ensure that any form of violence across society, but in particular domestic violence, is eradicated. One victim of domestic violence is one too many in our city of Birmingham.
Birmingham stands for Brothers Against Violence. Now, on a global level, what we have is an epidemic of violence perpetrated by men, and it takes different forms, whether it's political violence, domestic violence, sexual violence, violence against children. And what we're saying is enough, and men need to stand in solidarity with men to prevent this violence. Now, there's an Islamic tradition which states that help your brother if he is an oppressor or the one who is oppressed. So if he's being oppressed, he's a victim of violence, of hate crime, of abuse, we need to show solidarity, compassion, justice, and support for that particular individual. And if the person is the perpetrator, we're told also to help that perpetrator. How? By stopping that individual from perpetrating those acts of violence. What we hope to achieve through BRAVE is to create a movement where men stand in solidarity with other men against all forms of violence. And through education programs, through one-to-one work, through group work, through working with faith leaders, through working through masajid, through working with people from all backgrounds, what we want to see are men at the forefront with women, creating peaceful societies.
It's about men, brothers coming out across communities against men, against children. BRAVE is also something that's very exciting, because we want a world that there is no violence against women. Nothing in the world will change for women unless men become the stakeholders and those protectors, and work with women to actually make that change. So that's why we're so excited about the BRAVE launch today.